Let me tell you, my friend. Yeah, man. You're listening to JGBK live from Jamaica, man. Is this thing on? Testing. 1 2 1 2 8 9 2. Testing. Hello. La da da doo da. La da da doo doo. Let's try this instead. Sorry, guys. This is my first time ever. Great success. Welcome to the program. Monday. 3-day weekend, so no bother to shave. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the JGBK program. I will be your host, JG. So how's everybody today? I'm going to play a song. Actually, I'm going to lip sync a song, and I do a wonderful job of lip syncing. I will not annoy you with me actually singing the song because I like you people, and I see no reason to subject you to this. But I can do a mean lip sync. Can't sing worth a lick. I won't sing to myself in the shower. That's how bad my singing is. But welcome. I see a few people. Hey, Tom, welcome to the program. Squiggly Lines, welcome. Hey, Judy Fisher. Serge A. Welcome, Serge. Kevin the Nash. Welcome to the program. All right, let's do a lip sync. James Flanagan, welcome to the program. Where you been? You wait. You will be docked. You would be docked 10 centavos. All right. This is for my fun, so I'm going to do a lip sync. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy.
In the club down in Old Soho, where you drink champagne and it tastes just like cherry cola. C-O-L-A cola. She walked up to me and she asked me to dance. I asked her her name and in a dark brown voice she said Lola. L-O-L-A cola. La-la-la-la-la-la.
That's not pizza, Kevin.
But I can't understand why she walk like a woman and talk like a man. La 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 la. La 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 la. to stay and always wanted to be that way for my love. La 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 la. Girls will be boys and boys will be girls. It's a mixed up, muddled up, shook up world. Except for la 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 la. Just a week before, and I never ever kissed a woman before. But all the smile took me by the hand, said, I'm gonna make you mad. I'm not the world's most masculine man, but I don't know what I am in the bed. I'm a man, so slow. La 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 la, la 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 la.
Welcome, Doreen, to the program. Guys, you know that song's about a guy? Lola's a guy. That's what he learned. Lola. He was singing about a lady boy in 1970. And that was Lola, The Kinks, 1970. Take you way back into time. Welcome to Manic Mondays, only on the JGBK program. Tomorrow's a 2 for Tuesday. Tacos and Tuesday. Oh, wait, no, it's, what is it now? It's October. Rocktober, coming to a station near you. Welcome to Rocktober, everybody. Dust off those vinyls and play some shitty music. Whatever happened to rock? Rock is dead. Rock is deader than a rock. Modern. I mean, holy cow. When I drove from New York to Kansas City, that's only two types of music. There was the old rock and country. And believe me, at this point, I much prefer the country music to the old rock that I've heard 30 million times every song. Because apparently, when you're going through the classic rock library, there's only about 20 songs an hour that you can play. But welcome to the show, guys. Missed everybody on Friday. Not really. I'm still in mourning over my Yankees. We lost. We're out. Tampa Bay's moving on. And that concludes my sports viewership for the rest of the year. The football is dead. The Jets and the Giants both stink. And, hockey, my Islanders did get almost to the Eastern Conference Championships. But they did not make it. So now that Yankees are officially done, there's no sports in New York left to talk about. So welcome to the program, everybody. Columbus Day. I had a day off today, a 3-day weekend. I know some of you guys are retired, but do you remember how great the 3-day weekends were? They're sweet. I mean, listen, we give Columbus a day, and he discovered Bahamas. He didn't even discover America, and we take a day for it. I say keep the Columbus Day, but add Vincent de Amerigo. He's the one who actually found America. Why not give him a shout out? But, so yeah, I was grateful for the extra day off. Because it's actually ticking up. I'm actually working more hours now, and I'm kind of liking it. Well, not really, but it's better than just staring at the wall or sleeping all day. Makes me be responsible to myself. I have to get to bed at a decent hour. I have to get up at a decent hour, and I have to work. You know, if it's 3, 4, maybe pushing 5 hours, that's good. Mark the Savage King, welcome to the program. What is that? Ruthie and Arthur adventure? Wow, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Would never expect that, but I give you a great JGBK thank you. Thank you for coming, and thank you for that super chat. That's really unexpected. Mark the Savage King is saying, country music is no longer country. It's the old rock and roll nowadays is what country music is playing. Yeah, I don't know. It sounded country to me. They when you play it backwards, you get your girlfriend, your dog, and everything else back. You know, rock is classic music when you hear the songs in the elevator. Or when they turn it into Muzak. You ever see Muzak? It's like it just instrument you understand that it was a song previously. So welcome in everybody, Mr. Mike Wickham. Welcome to the program. And James Lanigan joined, Ruthie and Arthur. Guys, if you don't have Ruthie and Arthur, check out their channel. They're in Bohol, next to the non-farmer farmer. Doreen's Everyday Life. It's been a while. Thanks for joining. I do appreciate that support. Welcome to the JGBK channel. And guys, I don't have a whole hell of a lot tonight, but after missing Friday, I was actually kind of missing doing my stream, which is nice because that's what this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be something that, you know, I want to do, I look forward to doing. Otherwise, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So, some quick life updates. So, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but I've been having a lot of issues with like electric in my house here. And it acted up again. The washer and dryer went out. No blown circuit breaker, nothing. Just like shorten the wire. Well, that's what we do, Ruthie. We support the people we like, right? So, hey, Tim Dizziak, welcome to the program. Mr. Tim Dizziak. He's become a live streaming maniac. And it shows. Sorry, Tim. I slipped into the song. Welcome to the channel. So I've been having the electric problem, but I finally think I paid the right electrician this time because I think it's fixed for good now. We did a whole bunch of stuff. We have a circuit box on this floor. Upstairs has their own. And I had one in the basement. So everybody's messing with this one because this is the floor with the problem. But I took the guys into the basement, baby. No, but I had them look at the one downstairs, and we did find a couple of corroded breakers and had them replaced. So I'm very hopeful that this will be the last time I'll be paying for the same exact problem. I'm hopeful of this. Breaking Traditions in the house. Welcome, Breaking Traditions. He's breaking traditions. He's living in the woods, off-grid. Uses his car as a Wi-Fi hotspot. And howls at the moon. How you doing, BT? Welcome. Nice to see you here. So I think I got that fixed. That's great. Now I'm waiting for an estimate from the same guys because what I'm going to do is I'm going to add all kinds of recessed lighting and pimp out the apartment. Well, both floors, actually. My floor and the basement. And I have one project electrical up there for them. You know, I have like a little room up there. It's not really a room. Well, you could put a crib. But basically, it's like a closet, like a built-in closet. There's no light. There's outlets. So you have to plug a lamp. But I came up with the brilliant idea since I'm having all this electric work done. Hey, since I have a great tenant up there, why don't I put a couple of recessed lighting in there and she can flip a switch and have her clothes and shoes and all of that good stuff nicely lit and bright. So I did that. I had them go up there. Giggly girl, welcome to the program. Hey, Giggly. Thanks for stopping by. Mark the Savage. JG, if that did not fix it, you may want to look into that you have ghost in your place. No, Mark, what I'll do, if that doesn't fix it, I'll make sure my insurance policy is well up to date and just torch the bitch. That's what I'll do. Because I paid for that shit 3 times already. And still having the same issue. But like I said, at least they fixed something different, not just the same things over and over. So that's good. Maureen, Michelle, and Ken. Welcome to the program, MMK. Where's your boyfriend? In fact, I'm not going to call Ken no more. He's Maureen's boyfriend. Tumsock. Got to go to the farm now, JG. Just drop by to say hi to everybody in the chat. Take care and keep safe, everyone. Ruthie, you do the same, and thank you so much for joining. And be safe yourself, and thank you. So, guys, if you don't have that channel, make sure you check it out. Ruthie's good people. So is Arthur, but you see more of Ruthie. And so, yeah, so hopefully that will be fixed. By the way, I requested songs last week to be sent in if you wanted to hear to play. I got one, and I'm going to play it. If I do my stream Friday, I'll do it Friday. If I do it Monday, I'll do it Monday. It was from Sir J. It's a good request. Actually, a Brooklyn band. Good song. I'm going to play it, but I can't lip sync it. So I wanted to do the lip sync to start the program, but Sir J didn't forget I'm going to play that video. I like it. And so that'll be fixed. You know, if I can get these guys in here to do all the electric, then I can start to make changes in life, guys. I have to move myself down to the basement. This will give me an extra door. By extra door, I mean it'll give me an extra income. Nice. And I start my new job in like 2 weeks, whatever the 30th is. It's about 2 weeks. Who's gonna hem and haw about a day or two either way, right? So that'll be exciting. October will be fun. Is it Halloween, October 30th, or is it October 31st? You know, I can never remember which ones have the 30 days and the 31 days and the whatever days. No clue. Because I really don't care. But I'm waiting for Easton to turn the fall back. I'm waiting for this to turn the clocks back because it gets pitch dark now about 6:15, 6:30 here. It's with everything else that's going on. By the way, if you're not aware, they're closing down whole neighborhoods. Hey, Christian Martinson, welcome to the show, man. I appreciate it. They're shutting down large sections of Brooklyn and Queens due to COVID. Mostly in Orthodox areas, but, you know, it doesn't stay in one place. It moves. But I don't think you have to worry about that. We have the president spreading it for everybody to enjoy. By the way, I cannot wait until this election is over. I don't care who wins. I don't care who loses. I just want it over. I don't want to hear about it no more. You know what's going to happen the day after the election? I got to go to work. Doesn't matter to me who wins. Whoever is going to win stinks because they both stink anyway. So what's the difference if it's one or the other at this point? Just let's be finished with it. But now, you know, with what Trump is threatening, he's not going to leave the office when he loses or whatever. That I just want it over. I don't want to hear about it no more on either side. There's no side I want to hear anymore. Just have it. Hello, how are you? Well, hello there, Skull and Bones. Welcome to the program. By the looks of it, you'll fit right in here. But yeah, I require these elections to be over. Please, for the love of God, just let's get it done. Let's get it over with. Like I said, I'll still have to go to work every day. It doesn't mean a thing. Mike is saying Halloween all but canceled here. Yeah, how we get? You can't. If you have young children that would go trick-or-treating, you're really going to send them to all strangers' houses? The people in the house aren't wearing the masks, you understand? They open the door. Here's some COVID, kid. No, it's not a good idea. Keep the children home. Just buy them a bag of candy. They'll be happy. Happy Columbus Day, Don. It was a fine Columbus Day. I mean, it was rainy and shitty all day, but I had a day off, so I didn't have to take no calls or get on no video conferencing calls. I see Jesus next to me, singing for me. Hell awaits you. Oh, no. Well, let it wait. JG, today I just seen 2 videos. One was about Halloween, levitating Star Wars Speeder costume, and the other Epic Silver Surfer Halloween costume. Both were in New York City. Yeah, well, in Times Square, they have those maniacs that dress up as the Avengers and all of that stuff. I don't know if you're talking about that, but they really, those are expensive, or they do have to do a lot of. It's expensive to. They really make themselves look like the superhero, but they take pictures with tourists, which I don't know how there could be that many. Both were in New York City. Yeah, I believe it. We don't have Halloween costume here or party. Yeah, that's right, Maureen. I think in the Philippines, isn't it Day of the Dead? Not Day of the Dead. That's a movie. Yeah, you guys don't celebrate Halloween like Americans. Hello to me. Carolina Hillbillies in the house. Welcome to the program. How you doing, Carolina? You haven't been hit with any of those storms or anything, have you? Where is it where there's like 1 million people without electricity? I haven't been paying attention to the news. This is great. Monday night live stream. Idiots delight. Damn right. Idiots, come on in. Make yourself at home. Take a seat. Sit in the kitchen. See, it's not too neat and tidy. I have dishes in my drain. But what can I tell you? You know, I had ribeye steak with fried mushrooms and boiled potato. It was a fantastic dinner. Believing is what you feel, not what you say. BT, you are right, my friend. Because you can say anything, literally, and not mean a single word of it. Both were going all over New York City. They were not part of the ones in Times Square. They were all over the place. Yeah, no, I believe it. The daily routine is very boring. Yeah, it can be. Bye, little Giggly. Sleep well. How Giggly's heading out? Good night, Giggly. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate the support. And take Michael Myers' mask and kill anyone. Alrighty then. I have no electricity. Yeah, but you have no electricity, but by your choice, PT. That's different. If you decide you don't want electricity and you don't have it, that's okay. It's when you want and expect the light switch to work that it doesn't. That's when it becomes a problem. Welcome in, Dennis Adams. Welcome to the program, Dennis. We're having a hop along Monday show. Got my early work video conference call tomorrow. That should be fantastic. Now that all the work is mounting, I said to myself, well, you know, I could. Wow, did you hear that? That was a motorcycle going by. I don't know if the microphone picked it up or not. That's outside with everything locked up, the windows, the doors. But I was thinking about it today. I'm like, oh, maybe I should just jump on my work computer, do a little something, lighten up my load for Tuesday. And then I thought better of it and said, no, just leave it till tomorrow. It's your day off. So that's what I did. I did see a very interesting documentary on Netflix yesterday, which I'll tell you a little bit about it. And if it interests you, you can check it out. But basically, it was talking about the social dilemma of all the social media. You know, the Facebooks, the Twitters, the YouTube, the Google, the Instagram, everything. Right, and it was saying how we have to cut back on the usage and why we making things that basically make us addicted. And they gave it, and this isn't people like that don't know what they're talking about. They're just like moralists. These are the people who made the programs saying that they're going too far with the data. And there was one thing that I really thought was interesting. Jeb Jam Raw, welcome to the program. I'm sitting in and listening in. Very good. So the what they said, and I thought this was great. They said, "What's two things that call the people that use their things users? They're users. What is it? Well, one is illegal drugs. People who use illegal drugs are users. And people who use social media are users. You see, two addicting things. And they call them the same thing. But like, I mean, listen, they make it sound scary, which it really is when you really think about it. I mean, they have programs designed to figure out what you're going to click on next. And it could be any program. It could be YouTube. You know, they're figuring out, you know, how you get the suggested videos. Well, apparently a lot of work goes into deciding what they're going to show you. Because they learn you better than you learn yourself. It's creepy. Big brothery. But yeah, I think that's called the social dilemma, something like that. But it was showing this family that they had like a 12 or 13-year-old girl. They gave her a smartphone, and the whole family, like the mother said, no cell phones at the dinner table. So, you know, they couldn't do it. So she took their phones and they had like a cookie jar where you can set that you can't get anything out of there until a certain time. So she set it for 1 hour. And within 15 minutes, the 12-year-old went over, took a hammer, busted the thing, and got her phone out of there and went upstairs. I'm not awake today, same as every day. So, and then one of the screens cracked when she cracked open the cookie jar, and the mother, it was the son's phone, and the mother says, "I'll tell you what, if you don't touch the phone for 1 week, I'll buy you a brand new phone," or something like that. You know, either buy him a new phone or fix the screen for him. He's like, "No problem." So then they forward the time. It's like 21 hours have gone by. And he can't do it. It's just like the crackhead or the meth head needing the next fix. It's bad on Facebook, bro. Yeah, that's why I'm not on Facebook. And these were the guys who actually built those programs. The one guy worked for Google. Well, first Facebook. He said they make it to grab your attention. What they're fighting for is your hours of time on their system. They don't really care where you go. Like if you're on YouTube and you're looking up political stuff, they don't care if you go left or right as long as you're on their program. Same thing with Facebook. They don't really care what you're doing on there. Oh, by the way, this also pertains to instant messages and, you know, whether you use a FaceTime or Instant Messenger or any of them. They just want you on their apps. And they take your data and they target you with perfect ads for you. Well, they're not really perfect. You ever like look up something one time, realize, okay, that's not for me, and then all of a sudden you're seeing a million different ads for the same thing or similar products? Because they're tracking us. JG, all those programs do not work for me, for I am all over the place. Wait, there goes a squirrel. Squirrel! YouTube is more decisive, but YouTube is more instinctive. No, they have algorithms for breaking traditions. They know what BT wants to watch or wants to look at. And every decision that you make, they calculate it and refine it and bring it down to a fine tooth comb. They know stuff. Facebook does that at every corner. Yeah, well, that's their business. That is all of them. I mean, they just pick on Facebook, which is the devil, but all of them. Twitter, Instagram, every single one you can think of. That's their thing, is your watch hours. They don't necessarily care. Well, they care in that they want to keep presenting you with the stuff that you want to watch. They care about it that way. But they don't really care what it is that you're watching. He want electricity? No. BT, nah, he doesn't need electricity. BT's a real man. Not like me. I'm a concrete walker. I love my concrete and I love my electricity. I remember the last time that I lost power here. It was for 3 hours and I was at my wit's end. I couldn't get a hold of my shrink. And I was breaking down. I was in the car. It was bad, man. It was bad. It was a bad time. 3 hours. I do not post anything on Facebook, for when you do, it's no longer yours. They own it from that point on. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. Any social media, once it's out in the world, it's out. There's no recalling it. There's no nothing. It's out there. Including YouTube. 100% YouTube. That's why, you do have to kind of be careful with what you say. But yet on the other hand, you want to have fun and goof around and stuff. It's all good. You really know electricity or not on grid? Serge, he's not on the grid. He has electric and some solar powers. And I think a generator. But he has no electric hookup. BT's in the woods. So that's what's been going on here. I hope to get this work done soon. I would like to get myself down into the basement before this year ends. Let's put it that way. It could be even sooner. Maybe in a month. Maybe in November. November would be a good time, right? Checking for the cats. They've been frisky today. So how's everybody out there doing? Guys have any thoughts, comments, questions? But I did find that it's kind of geeky, but if you like that kind of stuff, you might want to check out that documentary. I thought what was cool about it wasn't just like a bunch of psychologists and therapists just talking about it. These were actual guys who built the stuff and didn't realize how out of control it was going to get. There he is, Ken Unger, Maureen's boyfriend. How you doing, Maureen's boyfriend? Hey, Kenny, welcome to the show. Did you feed them some catnip? Don't eat catnip. They roll around in it. I have a bag of catnip right here. Look at this. It looks like really cheap weed, but it's only catnip. No smell to humans. Now you might say, JG, you're not human. But I can't smell it either way. Mercury 3, welcome to the program. Yep, I'm a cat dope dealer, Ken. For all your cat dope needs, contact jgbk@gmail.com. I'll get you your fix. Yeah, I bet they wouldn't like it there, BT, the cats. You got a ranger. Got your neighbor's dogs. You got wild animals all around you. No. Yeah, it looks like cheap pot, though, Don. It doesn't look like good stuff. If I turn it around the bag, you see, it's all shaky. Catnip. I don't like this. It's too dusty. Nice chunks of it would be good. What I do is I bought them a new scratcher because they destroyed the last one, which is good because that's why you buy a scratcher, right? The Catnip Dealer. Hey, yo. This is a dime. First try is free. Then after that, you pay for it. Catnip. Oh, wait. I even bought some of these out of paranoia and fear. Rubber glove. Oh, wow. If I put this on, I feel like Michael Jackson. Yeah, I feel like Michael Jackson before he invited young boys to his bed. He'd put this on. Kill the evidence. The Catnip Dealer. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. You know, it's just want to get 2020. I mean, worst friggin' year ever. I mean, it ruins everybody's plans. Where'd you go, James? James! Remember Good Time? Some Good Times? James! Yeah, Good Times. What's her face? How about those Yankees? Yes, Don. I started off the show saying that they were eliminated. They're out, and New York sports are dead for till next spring when baseball starts up again because we don't have any good football teams. We have one decent hockey team, the Islanders. We may have a good basketball team, but I don't know when they're going to start the new season since they just finished the old season. Wow, LeBron James won again. Wow, that's a shocker. Yeah, he won his fourth. Who do we got here? Oh, we got the Money Man. James. You know that show, James?
Mm-hmm.
You ever see that show back in the day?
I did. Maybe what's JJ?
Oh, Dynamite! Oh, I know.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. How about yourself, man?
Oh man, I'm busting my tail. Just not
for a good reason.
Yeah,
What do you have? A lot of people moving in or moving out?
Both. Yeah, people are buying houses like crazy. So I got people going out, and I got new people coming in, and they're willing to pay whatever.
Well, from what I'm seeing, because I look at investment properties every day, I think because of the low inventory, the prices are inflated right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I think there's going to be a real estate crash and the prices are going to come down. But right now, there's not that much stuff on the market. I mean, except if you're in New York because everybody's fleeing. But in the other, yeah, if you want to stay, you know, and it's not a landlord state or city, so it's not really worth it unless you're just going to live there.
I think New York City property values are going to skyrocket after this is over.
I think it'll take a while. I think it'll take about 3 years for it to get back on track, to be honest, because there's so much more people outgoing than incoming. You know, so the price has to go down now. It's right. What is price? Supply and demand. Yeah, we have plenty of supply and no demand. And who would want to move here right now?
Most of the people who are leaving are the people who should have retired a long time ago but didn't. And now this whole episode just forced them to just say, you know what? I'm going to go enjoy my money.
No, that's not who's moving.
Really?
That's not who's moving. No, that's not who's moving. Who's moving is families, people with children.
Oh, wow.
They want to get out of here. They want to be able to send their kids to school. There's crime rampant in New York City right now. They're not doing anything about it. There's like no law enforcement going on.
Oh, wow.
We have whole neighborhoods shut down because they're having spikes in COVID. Oh, yeah. Well, there's like Midwood, Crown Heights.
Oh, wow.
Borough Park. They shut down. They shut the non-essential businesses down. They closed the schools, because they're spiking with COVID. They don't social distance and wear masks. So it's bad. It's bad. When I had the realtor here, I had him for two purposes. I had him, what I could rent my floor for, and what I could get if I sold the house. And the price he told me to sell the house was less than he told me 3 years ago.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. It was less than 3 years ago. I mean, not in a staggering amount, but usually that doesn't happen in New York City at all.
No.
It takes something like this to bring the prices down in New York.
It'll come back. I think it's going to come back.
I think
it's New York.
3 to 5 years. I really think 3 to 5 years. And I think it'll be coming from immigrants. Because I don't see those people that are fleeing New York City to raise their families coming back anytime soon. Plus, they're talking about raising taxes again in New York City.
Raising taxes again? I mean, your sales tax is what, 12% now?
What, the sales tax?
Yeah.
No, sales tax is 8.875%, just under 9.
Oh, okay.
Mark King saying he'll sell his place for $1 million. Yeah, well, in New York, if you sell, people are trying to sell it just below $1 million because you get hit with an additional tax if you sell it for $1 million.
Ah, man, a lot of taxes in New York. What's up with that?
We have idiots in charge, and we have no one to blame except ourselves.
Yeah.
Merck is saying he will sell both of his properties for $2 million and move to Texas. All cool people are moving to Texas right now.
So I want to say, was it last week or no? What's today? Wednesday? Yeah, Friday. Got home early. I think I watched some Cheetos, and then I thought you were coming on. You didn't come on. And I was like, what happened to JG? And then I was going to do it again. You know what I always do? Pick up the phone and like, hey, where you at? You all right? What's going on? And then,
no, well, I pretty much missed everything last week because I was focused on the Yankees.
On the Yankees.
So I didn't do my stream. I wasn't on very many streams last week.
Yeah.
I'm finding it good to breathe from YouTube a little bit.
Cool. Yeah, I kind of figured that.
I would just like to buy a 50-foot boat and live on that way I can go to the Philippines.
Yeah.
That's my idea. Just get the boat and ride it over. But you know what? Lately, James, I've been thinking, for my situation, it might be different for yourself and other people like you, meaning, you're married to a Filipina. I'm not married. Why am I automatically assuming that Philippines is the only place I can go? There's a whole wide world out there that might be a little bit more friendly to expats, where maybe I can own something in my own name. So I started looking. I was looking at Colombia, Panama, Ecuador. What the hell, man? Why do I don't have to be all locked in.
Yeah, Colombia is on my list because it's so much easier to get there.
Yeah, well, you just have to wait until the world returns to normal because they're pretty bad with the virus, I hear also.
Yeah, there's this guy over there. His name is he's got a YouTube channel. He's called Black American Expat, and
he's in Colombia.
Yeah, he's in Colombia. He's I
thought it was in the Philippines for a while.
Yeah. He's got a.
He was. Oh, he goes to different places.
Yeah. He travels a lot.
That's cool.
I think he has a wife in geez, I forgot the name. Quezon City. He's got a wife and a condo there. He's got a baby. And
He's
then,
got a wife and a wife and a condo in Colombia too.
well, you know, he's open. He's an open book. I mean, I don't see him with women or nothing like that in Colombia. He DJs. I didn't know he DJs. Yeah,
That's how he supports himself.
I think so.
That's pretty awesome, actually. If you can get to do something you love and make a good living out of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I always admire that. You know, writers, artists, people like that just love something and they're able to make money out of it. It's fantastic.
Well,
I tried to do that, James, but the only thing I lacked was talent. I need talent for these things. I tried painting. I tried doing a portrait of one of my ex-girlfriends. It came out like a stick figure with big red lips. Didn't work out. Yeah, meanwhile, my manager is telling us on these video conference call, and she even showed us one of her paintings. She started painting during COVID, and she's actually good at it. What are you doing? She painted a horse. She painted a naked woman on top of a white horse.
Oh, wow.
And it looked good.
Yeah, her inner talent is showing. Wow.
Well, I guess she must be a woman of many talents.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I look for that too, but there are very little countries that let you own land. Yeah, there are a few, but there are a few. Ecuador sounds fascinating.
Ecuador. Yeah, and South America is just interesting, period. Yeah, I want to do South America.
Yeah, I want to do South America too. I mean, the country.
Yeah.
But no, but see, but this is the thing, right? Like I start looking at these different places, and then I realize, oh yeah, wait a minute, nobody's going nowhere for a very long time.
Yeah. I think you can
The
get
Caribbean.
in Colombia right now.
Boy, Serge just said a lot. Look at this comment he made. I have, Serge.
Hey, Serge.
Come in the Caribbean. I've come in the Caribbean. No, I've been all over the Caribbean, Serge. I've been to a lot of islands. Love the Caribbean.
Even the Virgin Islands.
I haven't been to the Virgin Islands. Most of them were hooas. But no, I've been Puerto Rico, Bahamas, Aruba, St. Martin, a bunch of them. And then like a bunch of day trips like St. Croix and stuff like that. That's where actually Columbus discovered. He discovered the Bahamas. He did not discover the United States. But we get a holiday for it, so let's take it.
Yeah, somebody told me today was a
James.
holiday. I didn't believe it.
No, you don't get no holidays. You're a business owner, so forget that.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this about the business. Have you been like what percentage of people aren't decided not to pay rent?
Everyone here paid rent.
You notice no tick up from pre-COVID to now being in COVID when you can't do an eviction? Nobody's taking advantage of that?
No, I have one person that sent me one of those CDC notices, and I gave him a call and I explained the notice to him, and then that Friday they paid in full.
Hey, you're lucky. You got some good tenants then.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because it's a scary thing right now. We still can't evict people if we had to, right?
Evict them?
Yeah, we can't evict people.
Yeah, you can evict right now.
Now you can.
Oh, you could ever since September.
Well, maybe that's just New York City. We still can't if you had a tenant like that.
Yeah, that whole CDC stuff. That's hogwash. It
Mark
will never
King.
stand in court.
Mark King thinks anyone considering moving to South America are into drugs. Not necessarily. Mark King, Savage, have you ever seen a Colombian woman before? That's enough reason right there.
I love Mark. Mark is blunt, man.
He's a savage. That's why I call her that. Not by accident. And how he gets away with it on all the different streams, I don't know, but it's hilarious to me. He says things 10 times worse than I do, and I get in trouble, and he don't.
It's all in the language. You got to work on your language, JG.
Yeah, I think it's a New York City bias. That's what it is. The red lips are all you recall, JG. Oh, from my painting, yeah.
Breaking traditions.
What I do. No, a Colombian woman will make you feel glad that you're a man. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I some people say Colombian women will put it on you, man.
Merck is saying not true. His wife evicted him from the kitchen for cooking last week. What'd you cook, Merck? I cooked squirrel brains and eggs.
I would evict him from the kitchen too.
Judy's saying that her mortgage company offered defer payments up to a year due to the COVID. Yeah, mine was mine didn't. Mine said you could call in and request that, but I wasn't going to do that. Hey, greetings, Tropical Tim in the Philippines. Welcome to the program, Tim. Nice to see you.
In his house.
No penalties, Judy. Yeah, I don't know. If you didn't need to do it, I wouldn't do it. I would advise against it. Messing with the mortgage.
Yeah,
so, any good deals around in Alabama? Any good deals left in Alabama, or have they all been snatched up?
Oh, there's no good deals anywhere over here. Companies are just plowing into the state of Alabama, so you can't find anything.
Yeah.
Everyone is building right now.
Well, that's because New York, California, all these big states, people are moving out looking for alternatives.
Yep.
You know, for what you can get, like here in New York, what my home is worth. There, I mean, I would be in a mansion.
Yeah, you'd be in like what's your home worth? Like 400?
More.
Okay.
About half from more.
Yeah, you'd be in a mansion. You'd have a house on the mountain. Probably about a 6,000 square footer.
Yeah, if I don't need that space, but yeah, I could be on top of the mountain, and what I'll do is I'll look down on the people below. Sneak my nose at them. No, well, that was the same thing in Kansas City. Although Kansas City did have this one street, I forgot the name of it. It was all just beautiful $1 million homes and landscape. And then I found out that Patrick Mahomes owns one of those houses on that street in downtown Kansas City. So, you know, it's a good place.
Who's Patrick?
Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs quarterback, Super Bowl winning MVP of the league.
Yeah, don't know him. Yeah.
Signed like a $40 million a year contract. He's not that famous. No, but it's like everywhere else. Everywhere you go in the world, they have you know, good parts of the neighborhood and bad parts of the neighborhood. Even like in the Philippines, it was the same thing. Merc, that's great. Wait, what did Merc say he cooked?
Mercury 3, he still cooks college food.
Fish sticks in the toaster oven.
he's still.
Oh, James, you would hate this. James, you would hate this. Merc says he keeps paying his mortgage with extra time, kick down the interest. I own everything flat in 4 years, so he's paying off his mortgage early.
You can pay it off.
That's not what the book says, though.
No. So James' money belongs to James, not Bank of America.
Check out this song.
I'll continue.
I know Coochie Coochie.
Coochie Coochie.
No, I know why Merc's doing it. Makes it easy to retire, James, when you have no bills. It's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, when I retire, there's a great chance that depending on my condition, right? If I don't want to do anything, I'm getting a condo. Forget the house.
Condo?
Oh yeah.
Frankie Dukes, welcome to the program, you popcorn selling, loving, pizza eating guy.
Uh-huh.
What's up, Jake?
How you doing?
Who's that guy?
Oh, super.
Jake,
You got to come up with a new name. You've had this one for almost 2 weeks.
No, I'm going for the record.
JG, you shouldn't have too many, people with AKAs. You can't have them on your channel.
Yeah, I know, the trolls, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a troll. I'm just confused.
Yeah, he has yet to figure out what he wants to be when he grows up.
Yeah, no, I'm a Toys R Us kid, you know?
Oh, you remember Charo? She was a little nutsy, but funny. Judy, I think you mean busty, don't you? She was a little busty.
Yeah. Bring a knife.
Hey, James, you got me on this garlic, man, and I can't get off the toilet, man.
No, I don't have you on garlic, man.
Man, this garlic is powerful, man.
No, you're disclaimer. I'm just sharing what I do.
Yeah, but ever since I've been doing it, man, I can't stop shitting.
How much garlic are you eating?
Probably about 2 cloves a day, 2 bulbs.
Is that true, James?
2 cloves a day? Shoot, I swallow garlic like 1 clove twice a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm overdoing it.
Yeah.
So basically, Jake, you're pissing out your ass.
Go get one.
I'm shitting through a screen door.
Thanks for painting that beautiful.
Hey, I'm sorry, but man, I didn't know that stuff came out of a human body, man. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, we'll clean you out.
All right, so now you got it, Jake. 2 cloves a week, not 2 cloves a day.
Not 2 a day. I've been doing 2 a day. What the hell?
But I got a question for you. Why didn't you stop? Like, do you just like it?
Well, I'm trying to do a deep cleansing because, like, I'm tired all the time and I'm trying to get my energy level up.
Oh.
And I've been doing a lot of research, and it says that when you have toxins and stuff in your body, it can make you tired.
Well, James, he's trying to live like his idol that he looks up to. This guy James in Alabama. That's
Oh,
why.
my goodness, please no.
Yeah, well, I mean, shit,
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
My name is Jewel.
sorry I cussed. I didn't mean to.
Okay, have a seat. Go have a seat.
He's the star of the show now. She should get into television.
I keep forgetting there's kids around. So
I'm on the phone.
Beautiful bills during retirement. I currently have no basic payments, insurance, and taxes on my sad face. I hear you, Merc. That's what I'm doing. I'm going that route. BT, 22 is better for squirrel and rabbits. Look at these guys. Which the right gun for a rabbit and a squirrel? Nah, Jake just likes sitting on the toilet is all.
no, actually I don't. But you know, if it does the job, it does the job.
It's been said, Jake, that's where you do your best work.
No, but seriously though, I have noticed a difference though, because like I have a little bit more energy going on, so something's happening.
Do you bring a bucket with you when you're out delivering?
No, I just make sure I get it all done before I go to work.
It sounds like you're ready for your prostate examination. You're all
No,
cleaned out.
There's nothing left to examine.
No
It's all
bills
clear,
here in the
baby, all
Philippines.
clear.
None. Rent, electric, internet. That's it.
Hey, they could find the college without even an examination by now.
I don't know Tim's situation with that. Tim, do you own anything or anything back in the U.S. or you're completely free from any debt in the U.S.?
Debt free, baby. Yeah.
Debt free is the way to be. Oh, and beer, of
That's
course. Yeah, but that's a
rich
growing
to me,
concern.
debt free.
Rabbit and squirrel. How we get on rabbits and squirrels? You know, I have squirrels in the back. If you guys want to go hunting one night, in the winter, if you come, I even got some opossum occasion walk by
No,
here.
I don't do possum. I'm with you on the rabbit though.
Jake, if you want a cleansing, you should have been at Mark King's house for food poisoning. It does great to clean you out.
Oh yeah, I've had that before. No thanks. No.
Yeah, I had that in the Philippines. That was wonderful.
That's why I don't eat at Taco Bell, because I have a bias against them. Yeah.
You see, here's the thing with Taco Bell and Domino's. I don't like ethnic foods that aren't made by ethnics.
Well, the problem is like when I was a kid, Taco Bell, they used real ground beef and they used real ingredients. Now they got all these fillers and stuff in there, and I don't want to eat that stuff. You know.
No, I hear you. Oh, Tim has completely debt free in the U.S.
Heck
You
yeah.
don't have this. Yeah, but that's fine. At least, because I know some expats that move to the Philippines and they still have some financial obligation back here in the U.S. and that's got to be hard. Unless they
Well,
have,
it's like I was telling James, I just want to get to where I can do 6 months in 6 months. I'll be happy. You know.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much my goal.
You know, I can have the best of both worlds, and I don't have to give up anything. You know.
Yeah, me too. Like if I can, I'm saying the Philippines, but it could be anywhere
Yeah,
for
I'm
6
even
months.
thinking of Vietnam, or
Vietnam. I heard Thailand's getting too difficult, so maybe Cambodia, maybe Colombia.
Hey, JG, Jake speaks Spanish.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás, señor?
No, are you fully fluent or are you just bullshit?
No, I'm about I don't know, maybe 70%. You know, because I don't use it like I used to, but I lived in Puerto
But
Rico
if you think,
for 6 years, so
how long?
6 years. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding. All right, so if you were thrown back into the culture where everybody was speaking it, you could probably pick it up rather quick.
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's not a problem.
I get it.
rusty, but I could pick it right back up. It's not that difficult. You know.
Tim D is saying he don't know anything in the States. Thinks his credit rating is 0. You know what? Credit rating is really a debt quotient. Like how much debt they'll allow you to go into. Merc is saying that they have opossum and coyote on his property. By the way, opossum is silent. The O is silent. Opossum.
I'm actually looking at. I'm looking at a lot of different places. Colombia is on the radar too. So. Yeah.
Cartagena, Medellin.
Yep. Yep. Medellin is very developed now, and it's actually a very nice place to live.
Yeah. I have a buddy of mine. His son lives there. His son's like 25, and he lives on like on $2,000 a month.
Mhm.
You know, he has a driver. He has domestic help. You know, to cook and clean for him.
Now, keep in mind, Colombia is not as cheap as the Philippines by far, but still, your quality of life is going to be so much better.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, and it's developed, and they have everything you need. I mean, you got good wireless, you got good food to eat. You know, you don't have to worry about weather. You don't have all kinds of things.
Yeah, and if I go for 6 months, I'll be going when it's winter here, so I won't have to deal with the nasty New York winters.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's some cold weather right there.
It's been mild the last few years, but we're due. We're due to get stopped.
I spent 3 weeks in Buffalo, and that's enough for me. Yeah.
See, the thing is, Tim is saying we liquidated everything before we left, got no bills following us, so I crawled through 5 miles of shit and came out clean on the other side. Andy Dufresne. For me, it was not the league. I would move to Vietnam.
But do you think you think from a year from now we'll be in a different place as far as the travel's concerned? Because right now, everything's kind of off the radar. I mean, you think it'll turn around here soon?
I think it'll turn around, and I don't think it'll be soon. Yeah. I don't even think it'll be next year, really, at this point. Even if they come out with a vaccine, and not everybody's going to get it.
Yeah.
In no country is everybody going to get it.
I mean, honestly, I think I've already had it, a mild form of it.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you can't get it again.
Well, I understand that, but I'm just saying, but we have to figure out how to live with this because obviously it's going to be with us for a long time. I mean, we can't just stop living. I mean, we got to...
They've come up with is the social distance and wear masks.
Yeah, but I mean...
And the world's really changed.
Everything out and shut everything down, that doesn't work. I mean... doesn't work.
I think this is pushing us towards a real change in the way people live and work, because I know for New York, there's going to be a lot of open office space for rent because these big firms just went through this with COVID and realized, why do I have to pay for 40,000 feet on Park Avenue at some ridiculous amount of money? I'll just set I'll set my employees up with computers at home and a phone.
Yeah.
That's it. And all they care about is if you hit your numbers.
Yeah, that's true. I think it'll change the whole work dynamic because, a lot of opportunities will open up for people that wouldn't normally have those opportunities.
BT says he owes $3,000 on his Harley, but other than that, no debts.
Damn. Yeah, he's living the life over there, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I have no debt either, so it's really, I just got to get to where I'm living cheaper, which is going to take some doing at the moment, but
yeah. Well, Tropical Tim said what I said a lot. New York is cool as hell to visit and throw down. Wouldn't live there, though. I've said that. I said that people were asking me about New York. I'm like, no, it's a great place. You should check it out once in your life, or maybe even twice if you like it that much. But don't set up roots here.
Yeah, I want to have a small place somewhere else other than where I'm at right now, and then just travel.
Kevin says they might start letting companies require vaccines. I don't see how the hell they can do that. My company came to me and said, listen, as a requirement of your employment here, you have to take this vaccine. I don't know if I would do it.
dying for something like that. No.
Yeah, Bill saying that there was a high school girl here that caught it and recovered, and caught it a second time at a party and died. Yeah. No, there have been reports of people. Yeah, I honestly think I had it when I got back from the Philippines, because I'd never been that sick before, and I couldn't breathe. Now, I'm a smoker and I have a smoker's cough, but this was well beyond my smoker's cough. Like, I couldn't sleep at night for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It was that bad.
Mine, the symptoms lasted for about 3 weeks. I mean, I could function, but there for a few days it was terrible. It was just terrible. And then
Marcus
went away.
Marcus saying he saw a news feed that says New York and California are going to be the new Detroit.
I've even had the doctors say, you know, they're having a problem with diagnosing people because the symptoms are so similar. They're diagnosing people with other things other than COVID, but it's actually COVID.
Well, when I got home, it was December, and they didn't know about COVID then. And I went to a whole bunch of doctors, and their best guess, they said that they thought I had bronchitis.
Yeah.
Now, I have had bronchitis before in my life, and this was way worse.
Now,
but like I said, that was months before it came out.
When you had the cough or whatever, did you have like a lot of, sticky discharge and all that along with it?
I don't really remember the discharge. I remember the aches and the pains. I remember laying down in bed all night, couldn't sleep a wink, just coughing over and over. It just for the full time I'm in bed.
Was it like a horse cough, or was it like, just a regular cough?
Well, I'll put it like this, right? That's my smoker's cough. That's like a dry cough. Yeah, that one was more wet. Now that I think about it, it was more of a wet cough. Why are you laughing? You garlic lover.
You name your coughs. That's my smoker's cough.
No, it's true. If you smoke for a long time, you develop a cough. You really.
What does your Corona cough sound like?
I can't do it because I don't have it. Thank God.
Oh man.
Well, the major difference is that it just never ends.
But when you were sick, did it feel like you had like fluid in your lungs or anything like that?
Oh no.
Yeah, it did. It felt like an elephant was sitting on my chest, actually.
See, because that's what
It was bad.
For about 3 weeks. It felt like I had fluid in my lungs, and I went to the doctor and got medicine and everything, and it eventually went away. But
what did they diagnose it as?
Bronchitis.
Oh, same thing as me.
Yeah. And then
when I said your Corona cough, I meant Corona, like the Corona drink.
Yeah.
At the time, though, they were
Mark.
You want to get tested? I said, no, I don't think I need to get a test, but
Hey, welcome in, Mark. How you doing, Mark? Mark Nang. He said he had students in his class tested positive, but so far wearing my mask, no COVID. Good, Mark. Keep your mask. Drink gallons of sanitizer.
But it's like this whole COVID thing. It's like it puts your life in a box. Like there's only so many moves you can make, and it's like, and you're done. You go to work, you get some food, you go through the regular routines, and that's it. You really can't do anything outside of that. It's like,
oh yeah.
And that's the frustration. I mean, how long is it going to go on?
Yeah, no, I know. Nobody knows. BT saying that he once went to Hop Hog, Long Island, but she didn't like it down there. Game meat turned her belly. Hop Hog.
What's a hop hog?
Hop Hog, Long Island. It's a town in Long Island.
Oh, okay.
The government knew this long before he was told. You betcha. The medical condition started in late November, from what I read. Yeah, but they didn't have the name for it yet.
I
That's
think
why
it actually started earlier than that, but they just didn't. They couldn't.
Yeah, they don't have an exact date that it started, but it was definitely before the general public. No, that's for sure.
But for
School
everything that
reunion.
I'm reading and everything, they're like, oh yeah, we could be dealing with this for 3 years. It's like, you know, that's a long damn time.
Oh yeah, Merck is saying the schools require the vaccines already. Yeah, they do. You know what? I had to take my measles, mumps, and rubella. Then when I went to college, I had to get more measles, mumps, and rubella.
Are you in the age group where they had to do the polio vaccine?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but I hear that could make all children under 16 are required to go to school by law. The parents can
What did you say? Like, not everybody gets the polo vaccine?
No, it depends on your age group.
Yeah.
I had it, but JG didn't have it.
I didn't have that one. MMR, measles, mumps, rubella. I had it twice.
Yeah. See, it depends on your age group. Yeah.
Yeah, I had MMR twice.
100
But
proof.
I've had when I was
BT
in the
will drink
Army,
it.
we had every vaccine known to man, and I had anthrax twice.
Welcome in, James Hardy. Welcome, James. How you doing, man?
Those anthrax shots, they made me sick as a dog for like 4 or 5 days. I couldn't hardly eat anything.
Man.
I just felt like freaking dying because I had a fever and all kinds of stuff going on.
What does anthrax protect you from?
It's like you go over there and you get exposed to some chemicals or whatever's going on over there. They say that's going to protect you against it, but I don't believe it.
Well, I mean, the military, I can understand them, giving vaccines. If they're going to put you in a part of the world where certain things are around, they have to try to protect the people.
I just don't, injecting stuff into your body, you don't know what it's going to do. It's.
Oh no, I'm not saying it wouldn't be scary, but Oh, Mark is saying that the problem that they're having around there is the Amish, no mask, and they spread it around. Yeah, that's like our Orthodox Jews in Brooklyn.
Yeah, the Amish
No mask,
they believe in all the natural stuff, and that's a whole religion thing.
Yeah, so did Bill Gates.
The Orthodox Jews are not wearing masks?
Orthodox Jews don't wear masks and don't social distance and don't take measles vaccines. They're anti-vaxxers.
That's just like
are they dying?
The Mormons. They don't believe in the traditional doctors and all that. They don't believe in going to the doctor just for any old thing. I don't know about the Mormons, but
the Orthodox Jews are getting. They have. That's why they're closing the neighborhoods down in Brooklyn. They're closing them down. Their schools, their non-essential businesses. And they're out in the street protesting with no mask and no social distancing. So it's only going to get worse there.
Crazy.
Mark says he had the polio vaccine, 2 pink sugar cubes at the big gymnasium. He was 5 years old. That seems interesting, though, because Mark's a little older than me, and Jake's a little younger than me. I didn't have it, but Jake, you said you had it, the polio shot.
Yeah.
What, they skip a generation?
There's a cutoff. I don't know the year, but there's a cutoff on it because I don't think my sister had it, and she's 6 years older than me. So, yeah.
Merck's saying that the anthrax vaccine is like taking 15 shots of whiskey in your arse. Worst part, no buzz.
Polo was invented by Hitler because he developed it for his soldiers so he could keep them up all hours of the day. And,
Tim Dita has no idea what the military shot him up with.
Yeah. He was a crazy bastard.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah,
actually, mother was Jewish, if you can believe that shit.
Whose mother?
Hitler.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I think.
And he killed all those Jewish people.
Well, you know, I mean, he's a psychopath.
Yeah, he was.
Military shot record. You should have. Oh, he's saying, on your military shot records, you should have everything that you got.
And there's people right now that believe the Holocaust never happened. You can believe that shit.
Oh yeah, there's those psychopaths too.
And it's been
James
done.
Lonigan is saying he had sugar cubes, early
Yeah,
'60s.
photographs of, you know.
Trying to think when. So you have to get it before you go into school. So me, that would have been the '70s.
Yeah.
Good night, Serge. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it.
I didn't
Good
get
sleep.
Time, so.
He had the COVID.
Who had COVID?
I don't know.
You know,
People are saying compared to Mr. Surge. So yeah, that's interesting. So it's, you know, like I said, people older and younger had the polio. I had it in it and didn't know, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was very sick as a kid, and when I was a baby, I had to stay in the hospital for, God, I think 4 months because I was premature. And back in the 70s, they didn't know what they know now. So, you know, I had a low birth weight and all that, and I couldn't go home. So they left me in this like incubator type deal, and had to stay at the hospital for a long time. But
And the funny thing is, your girlfriends today tell you that you're premature.
yeah, but I mean, serious business. They gave me like probably a 35% chance of survival. So, you know.
Yeah. No, I know. That's medical technology. I almost died as a baby too.
Yeah,
Couple of
nowadays,
times.
I mean, the same stuff that went on then, I mean, they could fix it right away, but
Oh yeah, a lot of the stuff that was like major things back there are like nothing now. It's like a shot, and you're better.
yeah.
But they still can't fix everything.
No, they can't. And now we have COVID, so the whole medical thing is like screwed up right now.
Well, we're talking about all the great baseball pitchers that you know, their careers would be over by like 30, 31. You know, and if they had those like Tommy John surgery and everything like that, then those guys could have pitched, you know, to their late 30s also, like they do today.
Yeah, but now because of COVID, if it's not an essential surgery, they will not perform the surgery. Like my sister's husband, he needs surgery because he has what is it? Diverticulosis. And,
Diverticulitis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. But
That's painful stuff.
They won't perform the surgery because of COVID, and because it's not essential.
Right. Well, in some areas they have started doing elective surgeries. It just depends on where you are. Mark says that he was diagnosed with measles by a Filipino doctor in the Philippines in 2016. He had been vaccinated 1 million times since his birth, and the army thought I was a dead man. Yeah. Well, I don't know how good that Filipino medicine is.
Yeah, that's
why, like, when it came out. You know,
yeah.
No, I was going to say, like, if I had to pick a place to be during all of this, I'd rather be here. You know, that's just my opinion on it.
You know what? Now I know exactly what your show reminds me of sometimes. It reminds me of Howard Stern.
Oh, that's
the Howard Stern show.
Yeah, but my nose isn't that big. but that's a compliment. Thank you, James. Yeah, well, I gotta tell you, I had a fart the other day. This is big topic.
What?
I had a fart the other day, but instead of farting, I sharted. I remember.
You ever listened to that?
Oh yeah, no, that was my guy. What are you kidding? Growing up, I mean, I haven't listened to him in the last 20 years because he's basically sucked since he got serious. But
Yeah.
now I hear he wants to have a sex change operation and turn into a woman. Oh, it'll be I'll be called Robin. I'll be called Howie Stern now. I've decided to go ahead with the operation. No,
You can change his name to Howisha.
yes, Robin. Please call me Howisha now. You know, I've been a man for 65 years, and I'm ready to give being a woman a shot.
He gonna convert to a woman named Howisha, and he gonna bald his
Well,
head.
since I had therapy, I've really become very what the hell is the word I'm thinking of? I've really come to like the women opinion and the woman viewpoint on things. I hate to regularly travel head into Kazan City. Take care, Tim, and be safe, man. Be safe.
Tropical.
Keep that vid at bay. In the Philippines, man, I'd like to wear a hazmat suit and walk down the street. The Jay Howie Show. That's right, Robin. Hey, Robin, am I the greatest thing? Oh, yes, you are, Howard. That's how she. I need a good sidekick. I need like a sidekick that's the exact opposite of me. Maybe like preferably like a black Chinese woman, like half Chinese, half black.
Oh, Blasian. We call him Blasian.
Asians make some nice babies, man. I dated a Blasian. I remember I said Blasian to a Blasian woman one day, and she was, why does it have to be that the the BL comes first? I'm like, because it doesn't make sense doing it the other way.
She could be Jinak.
My nose is that big. You know what they say about guys with big noses, right? Yes, we do, Mark the Savage King, that they have little penises. Big noses have little penises. That's what they say. Howard Stern and Jerry Springer, probably the two biggest noses in broadcasting. Yes, if my nose was as big as Howard, I'd be hitting this microphone already. What do you got there, Taco Jake?
Taco shell.
Empty taco shell.
Yeah, they're pretty crunchy, man.
Are they? Really?
That's what I like about them. That's what I mean.
Tim D is saying, I have not seen Howard Stern in 30 years. And Tim D, you are a lucky man. Just imagine the old Howard wearing a skirt. That's what he looks like. The nose knows. By the way, I still have my side gig going on. I'm selling the masks for people with larger size noses, by the way. Great. Now, JG will do private parts movie. Yes, I will do my own private parts movie, but it's actually going to have private parts in it. That's because I am not in broadcasting. Yes, I'm a broadcaster. Right, Robin? Jake, you be my Robin. All you have to say is, that's right, Howie.
Bam, pow, boom.
Oh, I have a funny story. Deval Don's wondering how Robin Quivers is. I got a quick funny story. So Robin Quivers is Howard Stern's sidekick, right? So she's lived in Island for a long time. So She was a salesperson at Sears, part of the Blue Crew, right? So she was in the appliance section. So all the salespeople were, I guess it was slow, and they were like standing together bullshitting. And here comes a black woman wearing like a hoodie and sweatpants and, not looking too fancy or anything.
Were the juicy pants?
No, sweatpants, just comfortable sweatpants. So they're standing around and nobody wants to take her because she doesn't look like she'll be a big spender, and they're on commission. So they draw straws, as my mother says, and she lost, so she had to help her. So it turns out that it's actually Robin Quivers, and Robin's buying like the most expensive washer and dryer in the store, the most expensive vac, like everything the most expensive. And she told me the story. She's like, "Oh, you know who it turned out to be?" I'm like, "No, who?" She's like, "Oh, that Robin Quivers from the Howard Stern show." I was like. So she didn't recognize it, thought that it was going to be like a small sale and she wouldn't make no money. And then it turned out that it was Robin Quivers and she bought like all the top-notch appliances that the store had. I said, see, you shouldn't profile people because you never know. And by the way, you should never do that in sales because you don't know. I had one banker. This guy walked into the bank and he's like, he has ripped jeans, like a dirty shirt, and he's like shuffling through the bank like he can hardly walk. And everybody's ignoring the guy. So this one banker goes up, introduces himself, says, "How you doing, sir? How can I help you?" Blah, 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 blah. So anyway, long story short, this guy had like a net worth of like $15 or $20 million. And he purposely did that because he wanted to see if anybody would approach him. And since the guy did and was nice to him, he brought him a lot of business. That's why you never know. Just treat everyone okay, especially in sales. James knows that.
Yeah, Jake is a multi-millionaire. I see his front.
He just eats a popcorn stealing, loving, taco chewing, live stream jumping person on YouTube.
Hey, but
he's really a self-made billionaire with a helicopter on the roof.
I'm working on it.
Commission. Let me tell you. My friend. What are you working on? Stop typing, you Frank Dukes. She made a lot of money just laughing at Stern's joke. Yeah, she did. Oh, I ain't knocking her. She made a fortune doing that. There's no other career she could have. Well, you know what? We could have a viral video. If I split your throat on the air live, then a lot of people will tune in.
Oh, really now?
No, then we'll have a doctor right next to us so they can repair it.
Tell me how you really feel.
Jake, I kid you because I love you. You're a good guy. I would visit you if I'm in that town.
Yeah, no. Don't even say that because you.
I would visit. Well, you and BT. You.
Georgia,
I got stuck working, man. I couldn't visit nobody. But like you and BT,
you're not getting your Christmas card this year.
Are you and BT like on separate parts of Georgia?
Yeah, he's in North Georgia. I'm in South Georgia, way down south, like near Florida.
How long does it take to drive from your house to his area?
About 4 hours.
That's not too bad. I mean, it's a drive, but
yeah, it's a drive. But I can do it.
Yeah. You do know that most rich people that you have never heard of wear jeans and t-shirts, and they do not roll. If I want to go see
James, it's 9 hours.
That's a longer trip. Yeah, Mark King is saying it right. Most rich people don't show off that they're rich people. Well, there's two kinds of rich people. There's the old money. They don't show off. They just live modestly, and you never know. It's sometimes you get the new money rich, and they like the fancy sports car and dragging down the street. Not all of them, but some
I
of them.
want to be the guy with millions driving the Pinto, you know?
I want to be anonymous. I want to be anonymously rich.
Yeah. Off the
Because
radar.
once it's out there that you're rich, then you have to be very careful with everybody.
Yeah, you start gaining friends you never had in the first place.
Or never wanted. Well, they're not really friends. That's the thing.
No. Yeah.
Come visit us. We don't offer empty tacos. Ours are stuffed with rabbit and deer meat.
That's a pretty boy dog. It's a pretty dog.
If it ever gets bad, have Kevin Nash fillet that dog up for you.
No.
He'll slow cook it for 27 hours.
You don't mess with a man's dog, his food, or his woman. Those are the three things that
What order is that?
well, probably 1, 2, and 3, just like I said.
Nice.
Yeah.
Disclaimer: no animals have been hurt during this episode. This is purely for entertainment purposes only.
JGBK does not endorse nor back any hurting of animals on any level.
No, but I would
cats.
go for this dog. I love this dog.
He comes with you on deliveries.
Yeah, he does. He's a good boy.
Yeah. I like to get that hair pie I had the other day.
Whatever, but he doesn't mess with anything. I'm telling you, he rides.
And the boss comes in.
seat.
Hey, Jake, why are people calling up and ordering hair pies from me?
It's a special order, you know.
What is this special hair pie?
Yeah,
Only your customers ask for that.
that's an extra $2.50 right there, you know.
Mark King says the dog comes first.
Yeah, the dog comes first.
The dog puts the special sauce on the pie.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah, Mark brings out a good point. He says his local millionaire dresses like a hobo, drives a rusty Ford, and he says, "How do you think I got it? I don't waste it."
Yeah, that's like my grandfather. He when he died,
That's right.
he had over $1 million, and he saved that money, you know, over the years, because he was
Yeah,
frugal.
but you know what? You know what, though? I understand frugality, but we only live once, and you can't take it with you.
Yeah, but he's my role model because he was so smart with money. I mean, he did not waste.
No, I agree with that,
Use the money.
but you have to enjoy life, though.
Well, he enjoyed it. He had a farm. He had his house that was paid for. He had, you know, I mean, he did what he wanted to do. When he got out of the Army, he came home and farmed, and he worked a job for 40 years and got retirement from that. So,
No,
I know two guys who just bought farms, and they're both retired military. What's up with military and farms?
it's land.
They wanna get away from
family and
people.
country, you know, it's just a way of life.
Ken saying, and I agree with this. I will tell you this, guys. In my business, I have found that the wealthier customer, the least amount of money they will allow me to make. It's the same in mine, Ken. Middle class will allow me to make a little money. The rich will beat me up over every dime. That's why they're rich.
But the problem
That's
with
my brother-in-law.
the problem with my grandfather's model is it doesn't work in today's times because you can't save fast enough to get there because of inflation and all that. You got to have something else going on. It's not going to work.
Rephrase it. Stuff with free range meats for those that think the market is a magical meat place.
I mean, and he came out of a time when there was retirement packages and all that. That stuff's gone. There is no later on. You just gotta make the money you can make, and that's it.
Got jumped down, Mike. That's it, you Mike.
No, well, that's my brother-in-law. Like he'll fight for every penny. Like he'll fight for stuff. He buys a newspaper. He doesn't actually buy the newspaper. He gets it from the bodega, the convenience store, and he's friends with the guy. So he doesn't pay him for the paper. But what he does is he brings back the main page, the headline page, because the next day when the guy comes to bring the papers to the store, the ones that didn't sell, he just gives them for free. So every day he brings the page back, and I'm just like, it's a fucking $1. Let the guy make a quarter on you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not that bad.
I'll be in the
not
chat.
that bad.
Yeah, no. There comes a point. I mean, listen, it depends. Maybe everything. Some people, I think, just enjoy the bargain.
Yeah.
But to me, you gotta live a little. No, it's not why they're rich. It's because they become so greedy. They are. But hey, if they're willing to live that way, maybe they have a plan to take the money with them and to go in the coffin. But you know what I'm going to do, Jakey? I think I'm going to wrap it up tonight. I didn't see Scoot B, so I don't know if anybody's going live after.
I got to charge my phone for a little bit, but I'll probably come back on.
All right there, Jake. Have a good night, man.
All right. You too, man.
It's about the greed. Remember that movie? Greed is good. I'm in the chat. Thanks for 15 minutes of fame. You got it, James. You have that every week on your show. Give an honest worker an honest day's pay. I haggle, but I don't rip them off. Like in this job, I get people that when they get to haggling and it's below water for me, or even close to, like I'm making nothing, and then they want to go lower from there, I'm just like, you know what? You can go somewhere else. And then they go somewhere else and then they get screwed. So, but anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. It's 9:43 in the PM. And I got to get up early. So have a good night, everyone. Thanks for joining tonight. I didn't have so much in the way of topics, but we had fun. Take care, James Lonigan, Jeb Jim Raw, Don, Merc 3, Kenny Younger, MMK, Judy Fisher. I know I'm missing a lot of people. BT, Mark the Savage King, James Hardy, Tropical Tim, James Lonergan, Beat Tai, Mark and Nang, Danang, Ruthie and Arthur. Thank you for the super chat and for stopping in. Sir J. Tim D. Christian Martinson. If I miss Bill Pruitt, stopped in for a bit. A very little bit. I noticed, Bill. I got my eye on you. Oh, geez. All right. Guys, if I forgot your name, it's just I scrolled up as high as I could go. I tried to get everybody, but I'm going to call it a stream for tonight. Be safe and have a good day or night wherever you are. Me, I'm going to probably have a couple of Heinekens and go to bed early. Good night, Tim. Good night, everyone. Appreciate it. JG out.